This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. The title of today's rant is, Will Trump's mayhem in May lead to increased presidential barbarity? Yes, it will. So Rick Wilson's book basically famously said, everything Trump touches dies. I would add to that, especially what's going on in May, it is done in a deliberate fashion with its sole purpose solely to inflict as much pain as possible. And that pain is to also include death. So what we've seen in May, let's just be blunt about this. We've continued to see our brown sisters and brothers at the border caged like animals, held in tight conditions, a tremendous increase in COVID or potential there, them being sent back to Mexico or being sent back to their home country where they are assured of, let's just say, rape, murder, etc. Let's also, the way this president has continued to tear down our institutions, our norms, which we've really had a fragile democracy for 250 years. And this is stretching it to the limit because he's basically making the CIA, the FBI, the Department of Justice, and the State Department, his criminal enterprise. Where he can now has deliberately taken it down so far, he can now go after and criminalize his political rivals. He can want and accept outside interference in our election from Russia, China. He doesn't care. Nothing about protecting the United States, the sovereignty of the United States. And he's not willing to help us save lives here in the United States. So in terms of the COVID, he does not want to have any presidential leadership, no presidential responsibility, and basically it's up to the states to protect the people, not to do anything to help them. But because of the recent riots here, he now wants to be the leader in terms of bringing in the military and bringing in the barbarity and shutting everything down and showing his, let's just say, power, his leadership, or his barbarity. And so basically the thing that I am coming to the conclusion is that his sickness now is to kill as many people as possible so that he can show that he can be just as autocratic as his friends. And that is the only way he can get the type of love that he feels that he needs. Because basically, he indiscriminately wants to take lives away right now, whether it's in response to COVID or whether it's in response to the recent riots. And it is going to get worse.